Hello everyone, this is part 30 of What If Naruto Had Two Bloodlines, and I hope you guys enjoy this video and to like, to subscribe, to share, and check out the playlist, to see more comment down below. Now let's start the intro.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Join my membership, the perks are great. It's in the description. Be sure to like and subscribe, it gives me more motivation. Enjoy. Naruto and Jiraiya were on their way to another town. Naruto was so excited about learning a new jutsu that he could hardly contain himself. Naruto, hey pervy sage, what sort of jutsu are you gonna teach me this time? Jiraiya, pervy sage, don't you know what an amazing person I am? In the north, in the south, the east and the west. The legendary three ninjas, white-haired frog summoning child. The handsome man that can silence a crying child. That's me, Master Jiraiya. Naruto just continued to walk along as if he wasn't impressed. Jiraiya fell over in comedic fashion as he watched Naruto go. Ignoring the fact that he was just ignored, he got up and continued on as well. It had been a few minutes before Naruto piped up again. Naruto, hey pervy sage, does you bringing me along mean that I have some kind of hidden talent? I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it was. Jiraiya, no, that isn't quite it. The fourth was an apprentice of mine, and, in a funny way, you kind of resemble him. Naruto, disappointed look, is that it? Jiraiya, nah, I also have a job for you to do. Naruto, arches eyebrow, job. Sasuke was busy training in order to become stronger. To motivate himself, he used the thought of Naruto defeating Gaara. Sasuke, how much more do I need to grow? Naruto has an incredible power that just appeared out of nowhere, he couldn't do that back at the academy. I can't believe his talent. I know from seeing him up close. Where was he hiding it? The feeling of fear towards him at that time, how can I gain that kind of power? Not satisfied with his progress, he decided to go to Kakashi for a few pointers. Hinata returned with a bag of her own. No one was outside when she arrived, so she checked inside. There she found Sakura in the kitchen cleaning up. Hinata, Sakura. Sakura, oh, Hinata, good you're back. Now you can help me clean up. Hinata, where's Naruto? Sakura, oh, sorry, you missed them, they already left. Hinata, oh, okay. Hinata looked to be disappointed, but she set down her bag and helped Sakura clean up the kitchen. The Junins were at Kakashi's home discussing the recent events. It was a good thing that Itachi and Kisame hadn't found Naruto before they had left, but if he ever got the chance, who knows what would happen. They quieted down when Sasuke showed up. Seeing the state Kakashi was in, Sasuke began to ask about what happened to him. Guy, Asuma, and Kurenai wouldn't say a word about it, but suddenly, one of the Junin that just arrived ran in the room questioning if the rumors of Itachi's return and that he was after Naruto were true. Unfortunately, Sasuke was there, and when he heard Itachi's name, he immediately ran off in search of him. Kurenai, facepalm, idiot. Sasuke, he's come back to this village, and he's after Naruto. Why? Sasuke was running all over checking Naruto's usual hangouts in search of any sign of him. He checked the Hokage Tower and ran into Sakura and Hinata, who were just leaving. He asked them if they had seen Naruto, and they told him that he had left the village with Master Jiraiya, but they didn't know where they had gone. He ran off, leaving the girls in a haze of confusion. Hinata began to worry about what that all could have been about and ran after Sasuke. Sakura soon followed after. The three reached Ichiraku's ramen bar and asked the owner and his daughter, Ayami, if they had seen Naruto. They had, and the old guy told them that they had walked by, talking about going to the next hotel town. Sakura and Hinata thanked the two and they were off. Naruto and Jiraiya had made a stop at one of the many hotels in the town. This would be where they would settle for the night. A beautiful woman caught Jiraiya's eye as they prepared to head to their room, and he gave Naruto the room key and told him to go up by himself. Naruto, WHAAAT. What about getting started on my training? And we have to find this lady, we don't have time for all this. Jiraiya, blush across face and goofy grin, go up to the room and practice on your chakra controllers training. Naruto, what kind of crappy sensei are you? You're not very good, ya no. Jiraiya, yeah, just go, This is adult stuff. Naruto started to make his way up to the room when he was stopped by Jiraiya. Jiraiya, oh, and remember that job we talked about. The person you're supposed to look after should already be in the room. Naruto, fine, just hurry back, leaving me with some stranger, what's his problem? The guy doesn't think with his brain all that much. Naruto reached the room and opened the door. He went inside but there was no one there, or so it seemed. Because of his ability he could sense the presence of another and that they were dropping from the ceiling. Naruto quickly jumped to the side and prepared to fight. Naruto, you're a ninja. What are you doing here? What happened to the person that's supposed to be here? Why do you care? Naruto, because I'm supposed to be looking after whoever it is. You're supposed to look after me. What is that old pervert up to now? Naruto, pervert. So you do know pervy sage. Pervy, sage. Naruto, yeah, a big guy with big white hair that does nothing but look at women and calls it research. Yeah, you know my grandpa all right. Naruto, grandpa. Yeah, hopefully not my biological one but since he raised me I call him grandpa. By the way, I'm you. Naruto, me. You. No, not you. You, why you? Naruto, oh, when pervy sage told me who I would be guarding, he must have been saying your name. I thought he was trying to be methodical or something. He said, Naruto, the person you're supposed to look out for is you, so do your best to stay out of trouble. If things get out of hand, the secret word is Rasengan. You. Blank stare, you're an idiot, hurry up and close the door, idiot. Naruto, hey fella, don't call me an idiot unless you want a fat lip. Naruto slammed the door and put his things down. As he did he noticed the young boy was taking off his hat, revealing red hair. You. I'm no fella, I'm a cute little vixen. Slowly, you stepped out of the white robe. Naruto, you're a girl. Covering his eyes, she proved that she was definitely a girl as she revealed all of her, parts to a blushing Naruto. You. Well, you're sharp. Sarcasm, that's just how I like, dumb. Naruto, hey, tightly shutting his eyes. You. Oh. Don't take the idiot comment the wrong way, I think you're kind of cute with the whole blushing thing. My name is Yuki but my grandpa calls me you for short, plus, since I'm supposed to be concealing myself, my nickname is used so that no one recognizes me. Naruto opened his eyes and before him stood a girl about his age with long red hair to the middle of her back and big blue eyes, even when compared to Naruto's. By the time he opened his eyes, she was wearing a red sleeveless hoodie that showed her belly and under it was a blue shirt that was a little longer. For pants she wore some that were blue and baggy that stopped a few inches above her ankles, think Tenten in Part 2 out of Shippuden, with short ninja sandals of the same color. On her wrists were red sleeves with the ends blue, like Sasuke's. She was about his height but like everyone else his age she was a little taller than him. Something about her was intriguing to Naruto, but he didn't know what it was. He would have to figure it out later since he had to get to his training. He went and sat on the bed and began to train as he was told. While he did however, he couldn't help but feel like he was being watched. He opened his eyes to see Yuki next to him, staring intently. Naruto, do you mind? You. No, I don't, it's just, I couldn't help but notice that you have marks on your face like I do. Naruto looked at her again and noticed that she did have marks on her face that looked like his whisker marks. Naruto, is that like some clan tattoo or something? You. No, it's. Naruto, whiskers, like the Ninetales. You. How did you know? Naruto, because, that's why I have mine. You. You have, the other half, I knew it. Grandpa had been saying something about finding the other half to keep it safe, and from the moment I saw you I knew we belonged together. Naruto, okay, whatever, just let me get back to my training, she's the same as me, I wonder if she had to go through the same as I did. Sasuke and the girls reached the hotel town, but there were so many people. They decided that they would have a better chance of finding Naruto if they split up. Sasuke and Sakura were going from hotel to hotel asking for a goofy-looking kid with a white-haired guy while Hinata used her HALO to try and search for him that way. Sasuke and Sakura had been told where they could find who they were looking for and each of them headed to the room. Naruto was trying to focus through Yuki staring holes in him when there was a knock at the door. Naruto got off the bed and walked to the door. He looked back as Yuki went to hide. He slowly opened the door and there stood. The doors to the rooms Sasuke and Sakura were checking began to open up. Unfortunately, it wasn't Naruto. Hopefully Hinata was having better luck. In front of Naruto stood two guys in black cloaks with red clouds. He was just standing there, so Yuki walked over to see who it was. Naruto had a bad feeling and closed the door behind him. Naruto, he looks like Sasuke, but there's no way. Kiss him. Is this squirt really the Kyuubi we're looking for? Yuki was listening at the door, and at the mention of the Kyuubi she tried all she could to get out the door, but Naruto wouldn't let go of it. Itachi, who is that? Naruto, huh? Oh, nobody, just the cleaning lady. Itachi, well, whatever, Naruto, we would like for you to come with us. Kiss him. While we're at, we might as well take care of that cleaning lady, so that she doesn't tell anyone what happened here. Naruto, I can't let you do that. If you try it, I'll make you pay. Kiss him. Good, I was hoping that you would put up some kind of resistance, now I get to chop something up. I'll chop off your legs to make sure that you can't run. Yuki could hear them and began to become frantic. She wanted to help Naruto, but what good would it do if they were both captured? She couldn't do anything but sit and wait for her grandpa to return. Naruto's gaze drifted from the two to between them. Itachi noticed this and could tell that this presence was Itachi. Sasuke, it's been a while. Sasuke, Itachi, Uchiha, activates Sharingan. Naruto, Itachi, Uchiha. Sasuke's brother. Kiss him. Well, today has been a special day, don't you think? This is the second time I've seen another Sharingan. Sasuke, I will K you. Kiss him. He, seems like he's mad at you, what's his problem? Itachi, he's my younger brother. Kiss him. I heard that the entire Uchiha clan was wiped out by you. Sasuke, I've been wanting to say this to you, I've lived hating you, I've only lived to K you, I have lived for this. He cycled through his seals and formed Chidori. With an intense look in his eyes, he tore through most of the wall to get to Itachi, but before he could plunge it into his cold, dark heart, his hand was grabbed. The wall began to crumble and behind it sat a crying Yuki. She looked up to see Naruto and three strangers. She immediately got up and ran over to Naruto. Naruto, this is bad. I need to do something. Naruto began to channel the Kyuubi's chakra, but it was sucked up by Kisum's sword as it filled the entire hallway. Yuki saw this and tried to give it a try, but the results were the same. Kisum, my same Hada eats up chakra. Itachi, so the two of you together, interesting. Sasuke tried to wriggle free, but as he did, Itachi broke his wrist. Naruto and Yuki began to worry, but he couldn't just let them get away with this. He was about to attack Itachi, but Kisum intervened. He swung, aiming at Naruto's legs, but he jumped onto the ceiling. He tried to hit Kisum with a downward uppercut, but it missed. Kisum took a downward swing at Naruto this time, but Naruto escaped it by sliding between his open legs. Kisum tried to turn in time to catch him, but Naruto had stopped directly behind him. Kisum turned to see Naruto kick the back of his knees, cutting him down to size. He then sprang up to deliver a roundhouse kick to the back of his head, hopefully knocking him out, but Kisum ducked and Naruto missed. Kisum retaliated with another swing, but Naruto jumped through the air. By the time he landed, Kisum was already on him. This time he wouldn't miss. At least that's what he thought before his attack was blocked by a giant toad. Behind Naruto and Yuki appeared Jiraiya. Jiraiya, you must not know me very well, I'm better at getting girls than they are at getting me. Even though it doesn't look like it, it's my specialty, Jiraiya, this epitome of manliness. I will never fall for any woman's feminine wiles. When you're someone like me, you'll only have to flash that sinners to have women fall at your feet. Naruto, look of disbelief, oh yeah. That girl just winked at Ya and you were scampering after her. And now you're trying to look all classy and cool, you pervy sage. You. Look of embarrassment, I'm ashamed to call you grandpa, you pervert. Jiraiya, can't the two of you stop calling me a pervert in front of others? Naruto plus Yuki, we will when you stop acting like one. Naruto, besides, it's those guys over there that we have to worry about. Kiss him. So it's one of the three legendary ninjas, the great Jiraiya. You like beautiful women, but we weren't thinking that such a simple method would stall you long enough anyway. Jiraiya, you guys wanted to draw me away, so you used the Sharingan to cast genjutsu on the woman, huh? Not a very manly way of doing things, so, you really are after Naruto. Itachi, and the girl over there as well, seeing as she seems to have the same exact power we need. The reason Kakashi knew about this must have been because you were his source of information. To abduct Naruto, those were the orders given to us by the higher echelons of our organization, Akatsuki. Jiraiya, you won't take them, damn. Now they know about Yuki too, and after all we did to hide the fact that she has part of the Nine Tails inside her as well. Itachi, and why do you say that? Jiraiya, because right now, I'm here to protect them from you. If you try anything, you will by my hands. Sasuke, don't do it, this guy is mine. Sasuke struggled to pick himself up as he was in agony of his broken wrist. Itachi, I have absolutely no interest in you right now. Itachi instantly turned around and kicked Sasuke down the hall. He rolled down the hall until he was stopped by the wall at the end. Naruto, you assholes. Naruto tried to help, but Yuki had a hold of his tail. He was about to snatch it away from her and help Sasuke, but when he looked at her, he could tell that she was frightened. Sasuke, Naruto, stay out of this, I told you, this is my fight. He tried to stand up, using the wall for leverage as Itachi walked down the hallway. When he reached Sasuke, he delivered a breathtaking blow to his guts. He followed this with a knee to the face as Sasuke began to topple over and then a punch to the jaw. But that wasn't where it stopped, the beating continued. As Sasuke was receiving the punishment of a lifetime, Hinata led Sakura up the stairs to where Naruto and the others were. When they arrived, they came up right behind Jiraiya and were witness to a terrible sight. Sakura and Hinata were speechless at the sight of the horrible pummeling Sasuke was receiving. Kiss him, hey, no mercy at all. Naruto couldn't stand to watch this. The rage was building inside of him and he felt that he had to do something, even if it cost him his life. His horns began to grow and his tail began to thicken to where Yuki could no longer keep a firm grip on it. His hair began to randomly change colors from blonde, red, and gold. In the process, the irises of his eyes couldn't even be seen, just the white of the eye. Kisame prepared himself as Naruto took a step closer. Naruto was about to bull rush his way by Kisame to Itachi, but before he could, Jiraiya ordered his toad to grab him by the tail and not let go. Even though Naruto wasn't normally affected by this, it seemed to be working as he slowly reverted back to normal and he began to feel weak. Sasuke, even now, there's still such a huge gap between us. Why is there so big a difference? What have I been doing all this time? What the hell have I? Itachi grabbed Sasuke by his tee and lifted him off the ground. He then opened his eyes to reveal his Mangekyo Sharingan. With his genjutsu, Tsukuyomi, Sasuke was shown the very graphic M of his entire clan. For the next 72 hours, Sasuke would have to bear this hellish tea. Kisame, Itachi, you shouldn't use your eye so many times in a single day. Naruto, weekly, essays. Sakura, SASUKE. Sakura tried to run to his aid but was stopped by Jiraiya. Something in Naruto erupted and he exploded free. He completed his transformation with his horns, tail, and golden hair but iris-less eyes. Before Kisame could react, Naruto had gotten past him and was making a beeline towards Itachi. He finished his tea just in time to avoid a back-breaking punch from Naruto. Sasuke was also lucky enough to be missed, the wall on the other hand wasn't so lucky. It began to crack and crumble. Naruto's behavior was becoming more and more feral as he crouched down on all fours. Jiraiya could tell that if he didn't stop him, who knows what could happen. He had to act fast. Jiraiya, ninja art, toad mouth enclosure. Naruto began to be gradually sucked into the now cushy floor, as did everyone, though not as much. Jiraiya, too bad, Itachi, Kisame, you're already in my stomach. Itachi looked around and noticed a still conscious Sasuke. Itachi, why are you weak? You want to know why? It's because you still don't have enough hate. He whispered to Sasuke. Hinata, wah. Sakura, what the heck is going on here? Jiraiya, don't worry ladies, it's just my jutsu, just stay still. You two criminals will make a tasty treat to Iwagawa, the giant toad from Yuki Mountain Rock Inn. Itachi and Kisame began to sink in like Naruto. Before it got too bad, the two tried to depart. The walls began to rapidly close in on them as they made a break for it. Before they could, however, the two managed to escape through a hole in the wall with mysterious black flames around it. Kisame, why are we retreating? Surely you. Itachi, well, if it is true about Naruto, then there is no need to be hasty. The girl, on the other hand, it's unknown what may become of her. Anyway, I need to rest for a while. After using Tsukuyomi, and then Amaterasu, there'd be no way for me to continue fighting since I'm so exhausted. To put a stop to the burning of the black flames, Jiraiya sealed them in a ranking scroll. Naruto appeared to be calming down, so Jiraiya released his jutsu and he was free. Everyone ran to see how he was doing. As they were all preoccupied with him, a kunai flew by and stuck into the wall. Out of nowhere. Guy. Dynamic entry. All Jiraiya saw was a foot in his face as Guy caught him with a flying kick. Guy, however, didn't realize his mistake until it was too late and Jiraiya laid on the ground with a bloody nose. Guy apologized for the mistake on his part and explained that it was due to using the metal his headband as a mirror. The reflection in it wasn't all that clear, so Jiraiya ended up with the smell of feet and blood in his nose. Though it hurt both physically and his pride, Jiraiya told Guy to get Sasuke some medical attention as soon as possible. He then informed him that they would continue their search. Naruto wanted to go after the guys that did this to Sasuke, but Jiraiya told him that that would be a foolish mistake because he isn't strong enough. Hinata, N.A. You, Naruto, don't worry, you were so brave to stand up to those guys and protecting me. I'm sure that you'll be stronger than them before you know it. Sakura, who is she? Why was Naruto protecting her? Guy picked up Sasuke and gave one final farewell before leaving. Guy, well, we'd better get a move on, let's go girls. They turned to leave, but Hinata stopped in her tracks. She quickly turned around and sheepishly asked to come along with Jiraiya and Naruto. Jiraiya, you want to come along? Hinata, why yes. You said that by the time you find the person you're looking for that you'd probably be out of food by then. Jiraiya, you got the wrong idea, I was just trying to get you to make some more of your delicious cooking because between the three of us, it's like feeding an army. Hinata, be you, but I brought some extra food and things too. You. Oh come on grandpa. It wouldn't hurt to have her come along. Besides, it's rude to turn away someone who is offering food. Drooling, I'm Yuki by the way. Hinata, I'm Hinata Hyuga. Jiraiya, you have a point you, but a girl has no place hanging around a bunch of guys. You. I'm a girl. Fury in her eyes. Jiraiya, huh. Oh yeah, I always forget, you're just like one of the guys, you know. You. Grandpa. Burning fury in her eyes. Jiraiya, don't do it. She can come along, just don't do it. Yuki's mood flipped from mad to glad as they now had a new traveling companion, and it was another girl. Someone to finally have some real girl talk with. Naruto, what about you Sakura? Do you want to come along too? You. Huh. He asked her to come along. Don't tell me that he likes her, she better not come. Sakura, no, I think that I'll go back to the village and keep an eye on Sasuke. Naruto, oh, okay, you do that, and take good care of him. You. Oh, good. She isn't coming, that means that I get Naruto all to myself, I wonder if the other girl likes him. They were about to be on their way but Naruto was just standing in place. Hinata, Naruto, what's wrong? Naruto, pervy sage, those guys, what are they after me for? After us. Jiraiya, those guys aren't so much after you as they are after what's inside you. Hinata, huh, they were after Naruto, for what's inside him, what's inside him. Jiraiya, as for why they want that power inside of you, I have no clue, but if they can harness and control that power then things may take a turn for the worst, those guys'll keep trying to get you. It's a destiny you both have to face up to, but when that happens, I'll be right there to protect you, so don't. Naruto, and that's exactly why, I have to become stronger. You. Yeah, we'll both get stronger and with the two of us together, we'll beat those guys. Hinata, I'll help, if I can. Jiraiya, hey, Naruto, okay, let's hurry up and find this lady so that we can begin my training. Wait a minute, isn't this beautiful woman we're looking for one of the 3 ninjas, like you? Jiraiya, yeah, so. Naruto, how old is she? Jiraiya, my age. Naruto, she's old, then. You shouldn't make such a big deal about a woman's age, it's disrespectful. No matter what. Hinata, what is she like? Jiraiya, Tsunade, thinking, well, she's kind of annoying. She's a compulsive gambler and well known in many countries. Naruto, it should be pretty easy to find her then if she's so famous. Jiraiya, oh yeah, she's famous alright, she's known as the legendary sucker. She may have a name but I don't think that she'll be easy to find, she isn't the type to age gracefully, exactly, she may be using a special jutsu to alter her appearance and appear to be in her 20s when she's actually 50. And as I've been hearing lately, sometimes she changes her appearance from a 10-year-old to a 30 or 40-year-old to get away from her gambling debts. Naruto Yuki, that's not a good thing. Jiraiya, as a kid she loved to gamble more than anything else. Unfortunately, she sucked at it in both luck and SK. Naruto, well how are we gonna find her? I've never met her so I wouldn't know her chakra signature if we happened to run into her. Jiraiya, you let me worry about that, besides, we're gonna be spending most of our time on our journey on you. We're gonna power you up. It's training time. That will be all for this video, be sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment down below for more videos, goodbye.